Get the
There you go.
up.
Okay, honey, you can look around now.
Yay!
Hello, honey stream.
Lovely.
And to all my people, morning miners, this is definitely going to be a little bit different and a huge surprise for pretty much everybody that watches my stuff. Not for the people who are currently watching Honey's stream though, because they're getting a free preview.
Yes.
We are revealing something that we've been working on for quite a while. We're working on creating a tournament. Something for it's kind of Mindcrack related, kind of everybody else related. We'll get more into that in a minute. That's basically it. You want to say anything, honey, or? Yeah, I'm new at this. So.
Good.
Well, for those of you who have been watching the stream and have heard the little hints, and for those of you spawners that we've talked about it, I know Meme brought it up. This is a super secret Canon tourney project, and we are kind of working on it tonight and doing some testing, and you all get to see and kind of get the unveiling of what it is. And it rains! Of course it rains! It always.
Well, it's supposed to be Mindcrack related, so that is extremely appropriate.
There we go.
All right, yeah. Okay, so say hello to the 4 people here. Obviously, I'm Packrat. I'm the resident Mindcrackian. Over here is our resident streamer. That'd be Honey Play. And over here is Oddmast. Odd, you're one of the fan server guys too, right? Mm-hmm. I can't keep track of who's on that fan server anymore, and you can understand that entirely. That thing is packed. And finally, we have a Pocket Momo.
Momo! Yay!
Who also is quite... these are the 3 people who have been working on this mainly. I mean, this has been my idea for the most part, and they ask me about a lot of stuff, but they've been doing a lot of the building and a lot of the work and a lot of the stuff that goes into this right now. Because, well, I'm a really freakishly busy guy. So...
Yeah, we know he's freakish. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so without further ado, Odd, go for it.
Mama, I need an axe like the rest of us.
Oh.
So, welcome to the White Cannon Tournament. This is actually a tournament that's designed for cannon fire, of course. This is actually not the real field that we're going to be playing on. This is just the field that you go to just to qualify. This is the qualifying field. But it still looks pretty cool, so we're going to start there.
And there's a little bit to do here because we need to test and make sure that all of our stuff is right. This is the White Cannon. Just to talk about this back wall, we have kind of representing all the people that are working with this. There's a spawn logo, our IRC chat spawn. oc.tc, Monsieur Apple, has been awesome sauce and is providing the servers, the mumble for our tournament, and all the times that we tap him on the shoulder and say, sorry, we crashed the world with World Edit.
I would not be surprised if we did some point at random tonight, I'm sure.
Yes, or sorry, we need you to go ahead and set this, or that. And of course, he's been awesome. And then our attempt, anyway, at the Mindcrack, actually I should say Packrats. This is his design of the Mindcrack logo.
Yeah, so well, Badge's Mindcrack logo, yes.
All parties.
Yeah, pretty much anything Mindcrack related can use that. So now I designed this with Mindcrack in mind, so that's of course going to be okay. But speaking of Monsieur Apple, who's OCTC, this is his server. He is the one who provided the free server for us to be working on, and much thanks to him because he's been quite lenient about it. I wanted this to be ready to be up and ready to go for November of last year. That did not happen. I originally intended for us to be doing this with like a dozen or so people, and there's not a dozen of us
technically
here
still
right
this year,
now.
maybe.
So a dozen didn't happen.
Honey, I was going to say that, and then I was like, that's just rude.
I didn't hear it, so we'll go with that.
Like that.
But you get the general idea. He's been quite good about it. Hasn't kicked us off or anything like that. And despite the odds, I still plan on having this somehow happen at some point. Part of one of the reasons that we're doing this video is because it would be nice to actually get some qualified help at some point, because I'm an idea guy and I can do some of the building, but I'm an idiot. I can only do so much. I can't do the behind the scenes stuff a whole lot. But all right, so Odd, is this the little book thing with the rules? Okay.
Well, no, it's not for the. It's for people who download the map. A sort of.
Oh, okay. So this is the explanation of the rules for this part. Okay, so let me explain what the White Cannon tournament is and why it's called the White Cannon Tourney. The reason, see, when I was thinking Mindcrack, when we were doing the original Mindcrack everything before Feed the Beast and all this other stuff, Mindcrack has been to me a vanilla everything. And one of the beauties of being vanilla everything is that everything that you did, everything that you could do in the game is something that you could do on your own without downloading a single mod, a single anything. So all of the stuff in Guudites, all the stuff that I do on the Mindcrack server, you could do it on your own without any assistance. All the stuff that is built by Vintage Beef, you can build on your own. All the stuff that Etho does on the server, you can do on your own. Everything that you can do on there, you can do. So with that in mind, I wanted a tournament that relates to that. So when I wanted to make a tournament, I wanted to make a tournament that is completely vanilla, and that is what the white stands for in the White Cannon tournament. By the way, I don't want to hear a single person say that vanilla is not white. I know, it's not white. Creamy. Vanilla is off-white. Actual vanilla beans are like brown.
Yeah.
But
if it's really rich, though, it's a little bit golden.
But when you're talking vanilla, we're not talking about vanilla bean. We're not talking about vanilla this. We're talking about as plain as vanilla ice cream, and which I know is also not stark white. It's off white.
Sometimes it has those little like flecks of.
When you're looking at
when
you're talking about when you're looking at obsidian, it's also not black. It's off black. And when you're looking at when you're looking at a flower, it's not red.
Purple.
It's dark red. I mean, it's vanilla's white. That's black, and a flower's red. Okay. I'm a guy. I don't need to deal with off little bitty colors. All right.
Right.
There's only so much.
What are you
so when I
saying
say
about
a White Cannon vanilla tournament, see, that is. Thank you. I needed those roses right then. Thank you, Oddmast. So, what the White Cannon. By the way, sorry about the fact when I say we don't use mods and we're flying around. Of course, this is in creative mode, and we do have a little bit on here just to set this up. But what the White Cannon tournament is what you're going to do is you're going to be able to make cannons and compete using vanilla only. What we're going to do is we're going to set you up in a world and spread you guys out, and you're going to have to gather your own resources and build cannons from scratch. You're going to give you like an hour to go out and collect stuff. Was it an hour or 2 hours? I don't even remember.
2 hours.
2 hours to go out and collect stuff. And then we're all going to gather together with a established design. We'll get into all that stuff. And essentially everybody's going to get a chance to use the stuff that they made, or use the stuff that they got, to build the cannons and fire them in competition form. So this is an actual cannon tournament where everything that you see people build in the tournament, you can build yourself. It's not something you need to have creative mode in order to make. It's something you can do on your own. So it's like a showcase for your stuff as well. Now, of course, there will be prizes. I do plan on giving at least 1 or 2 interesting things away. That's not something I'm going to reveal right now. But obviously, I'm not going to just like say, oh, you win a free trophy. There, have this piece of paper. No, it's going to be actual prizes involved, but legit, yes, legit prizes. This is going to be a legit tournament. It's going to be quite interesting. That being said, when we're talking Mindcrack, I'm not going to. I'm letting deal with the details for the rules because I could care less about going into super details.
We're
very goodish about that. I don't really need to have everything be super specific. I just want it to work. Okay, so anyways, where we are right now. How about you guys? Somebody else talk for a minute. I've been going long enough.
Okay, well, give me a second then. Arutha, Jerry, hi. Thank you guys for being here. Arutha has a specific thought that I tried really hard not to crack up when you were talking. He wants to know, or basically is imagining, what you've been through with us, Pack. Arutha is a teammate of Odds and Mine, so he knows what we're like when we get together. So you have a little bit of sympathy.
Arutha?
Out there? Yeah, Arutha does.
No, I'm saying, I'm talking to Arutha right now. Arutha, what group am I from again? Do you really think they're going to affect me that much?
Hey, I say Pack is given as much as he's,
that is completely true. I've learned from the best, and I'm part of the group that's known. Well, I'm part of the server that is known for most and foremost for pranking everybody on it. What do you think I know? Trust me, they're not. They haven't done anything that I can't take, and I can't dish out.
We've been good. We have been good.
Yeah, we've done a few things.
We get bored. Let me get a break.
Yeah, there have been a lot of invisibility potions flying around and teleporting people over lava and stuff like that.
Pink go-go dancers.
Yeah,
pink go-go dancers.
Oh yeah, the pink go-go dancing. That was fun.
That was packed. That was all packed. Over here, what you're actually looking at here, though, is what we're going to use for the preliminaries. This is what you're going to be experiencing just to get qualified to go into the deeper stuff, to go into the 3 challenges that we're going to look at later. So this is just a preliminary world. And for this, you're not going to have to spend 2 hours gathering things. We're actually giving you basic supplies. Ta-da-da-da! Yeah, ignore my mess of an inventory. We're giving you guys obsidian, we're giving you TNT, all the redstone your heart desires, cobble, smooth stone, bricks, ice, you got it, glass, iron if you want to make something, ladders, every which thing under the sun, regular wood if there's something else your heart wants, and just for giggles, the cake and the saddle. You know, we were running out of thoughts. But anyway, there's
that's what you're talking about. You're talking about the chest over here. I almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
These are
the
supply chests.
Supplies for this one.
Which they're talking about.
We are giving you supplies for this initial one. There's no reason for you to worry about what you're going to do with the actual preliminaries, but we're also going to let you guys have a copy of this map so you can get on here and figure and practice and get an idea of what you want. So everybody's going to have the best shot at the competition when it actually comes, because you're going to have a limited number of shots to take. So you want to set up a good cannon and destroy this beautiful Bomberman face and this cobblestone brick. And Oddmast, I hate to tell you this, but you are a Steve. And do not kill me to fix it.
Now, before anybody who's looking at this video looks at this and says, hey, but there's no half slabs in there, there's no this, that, and the other thing, are you kidding me, guys? What is cobblestone good for? And what is wood good for? What can those turn into? Everything that your heart desires? Yeah, it's in there.
And we give you the crafting bench. Come on,
right.
We give you
so
2 crafting
everything
benches.
that you need is in there that you need. Now, I'm just doing a quick little cannon for testing right now. Go ahead, honey. Keep going.
We were originally, well, the tentative thought right now is we want to give you guys 10 shots to 10 tries to do as much damage to each lane's cobblestone. This is solid cobblestone square here, and be able to say, okay, how much of this is going to be destroyed, and then we can see how many bricks got destroyed in your cannon fire, and then whoever does the biggest bang gets in. And there's room for 21 total. You can compete
30.
Individually. Well, there's room for 30 lanes here, but in the competition itself, we have the dormitories for 21 people. As of right now, that's kind of where we're keeping it limited, and you can compete as an individual if you want to do it all by yourself, or you can compete in a team of up to 4 people. That works as well. So you guys can do it as a group, you can do it individually, however you want to do it. And basically, we're going to give you 10 shots to make a big hole. And this is here as privacy. There's, we have our little stalls set up, and there is no peeking at somebody else's cannon. You have to decide on your own for your stop stickering, Momo. You decide on your own what your cannon design is going to be. And what they're laughing about is when we were first doing this, the description that we got was Pack and Oddmast understanding each other. We want to set this up, like men's room stalls. Momo and I have
yeah.
And so so I can't think of these as these were privacy walls. Now they're men's room stalls. But there you go. These are our cannons. There's 30 lanes. We can pop you over there, and each person or group are going to be able to get a shot. Are you ready to try to make a big boom, dear?
Somewhat of a tiny one, but yes.
All right, and you're going to get 10 shots. And honestly, if you need more stuff, we'll give you more stuff for the preliminaries. You're on your own to gather your own stuff and bring your own stuff to the game. Hey, Punkster, when it gets right down to the competition itself. But for this, we're going to be very generous. The only thing we're really giving you for the gathering phase is a diamond, a really nice enchanted diamond pick, diamond shovel, 1 per individual or 1 per team. And when you get back to the dorms, we are being kind enough to give you gunpowder. So we're not going to make you, try to kill 1,001 creepers in the 2-hour gathering phase. But you will have to gather your redstone. You will have to gather your iron. You'll have to do all that stuff on your own.
Yeah, the only thing that we're really going to provide is outside of the basic tools, like the pick and all that, like she said, gunpowder is basically going to be the only thing that we're going to provide straight up. Oh, and one of the projectiles. We'll get into that.
A very special projectile.
Yeah, you can't get that in vanilla.
Oh, no. That is a special projectile. But you can still build all these cannons. There's just one very special challenge that we will definitely have to show you guys later.
Okay, let's see. This is just a basic cannon design. Oh, just firing stuff over there.
Sorry.
Was that you, Odd? What? I know that's you, Odd, of course.
I'm building one.
Did it even go?
Wait. If you miss and come up short, you're going to destroy your book.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I'll move that over.
Good call.
I will hold on to that.
While you redid it.
Now, one of the things you might notice is these strange-looking glass walls. These are actually funnels. If you look at where I stand, see right here, this piece of bedrock right here. This is where you're going to place the projectile. When you stand here, I can't stand here because of the water. Hold on. When you stand here, you actually can only see the edges of the actual place you're going to be firing at. So, actually, these are a little bit off, by the way, honey. If you take a look at this, we might want to extend this back another notch or something like that. You can still see the edge of the brick a little bit over there. You see that? When you stand here, on top of the wood, There you go. Yeah, you see how you can see the edges a little bit. We might want to adjust that a little bit, but. Generally, this is a funnel, so when you're shooting from TNT on this spot, it's only going to hit inside your range. So that's what this glass is for. It's purely to funnel your shot down towards that. So if you miss your target, it's still going to go in that direction. It's just not going to be as effective. Yeah, so let's go ahead and see how this thing works. This is just obviously this is a very basic, plain design. It's intended to be. Okay.
Nothing to see. Nothing to see here. Go ahead.
I don't even know if that's going to go far enough. Nope. Didn't even go far enough.
Yeah, that was short. That would be one. You have 10 shots. And this is why we're going to give you the map to be able to... Whoa! What was that?
What was that? Ha!
Copy-pasted on my head. That scared the willies out of me. And look, you attached all the glass. Bad pack.
Oops, I don't know where on earth did I copy it from? Oops.
No, but it scared me.
I think I copied it from here.
Why do you need to... Okay, well, let's stand on your little... Is this the right place to stand? Yeah.
I'm just used to doing that. I know I don't have to, but I can.
Okay, stand here. You can't see your little brick anymore, right? Right. Is that far enough on the right side? I'll make the left side.
That looks much better.
Okay. So we have to come out 2 more on the
left
flat
side
glass
too, yeah.
all the way down.
So you catching this, Odd?
Do you want it on the... Do you want it on...
Yeah.
We'll probably just do both sides.
Sorry, what's
so
this?
the funnel needs to extend out just a little bit because we could still see the see the brick on the from the point here.
Holy cow!
Wow, just blow it.
just shush you. What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna do a world edit magic thing? Yeah, I'm not very skilled with the world edit.
Did you just do a world edit to place 3 blocks?
Yes.
Odd.
Yes.
Come on.
So it has to come out 2 on each lane.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, that world edit is made for. That's what it's good for. But yeah. Okay, so you got the general idea for what to do. This is a very basic cannon design. Now, this cannon design is actually probably not easily going to reach that far. It's actually kind of part of the challenge to be able to do that. It would take something a little bit more skilled to be able to shoot all the way over there. So that's a good thing. And the idea is that the more bricks that you take out, the higher your point score. The actual people who will be in the competition are the people that blow up the most bricks inside this thing.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Good
shot, that went into a whole, 15 blocks.
That was, way shorter than Max.
I was trying to... Nothing to worry about.
Okay, so...
You deviated from your heart cannon. I am impressed, Odd. You always go heart cannon. Look at this. You're mixing it up, babe.
Where is your rule set book anyway?
I'm holding.
Probably in his pocket.
Yeah, in my pocket.
In your pocket.
Where are you?
Yeah, because you'll need to look at it. Where'd he go?
I'm going to the ground, so it's easier to throw at me.
Okay.
And okay,
just awaiting your signature.
Well, yeah, and approval. Oh, did you?
Oh,
I see. Momo's doing it.
I don't see it.
You let Momo do the grunt work. What?
I don't see it.
When you press E, click survival inventory. It's probably in there.
Nope.
I don't have it.
I'm serious. I don't have it.
Honey.
I don't have it. I don't have it. Oh.
You honey.
Okay.
I had it. Okay.
So let's see what odd
You
has
want to
here.
guess what?
Oh, hold on. I got a dog messing up beside me. I gotta let her out. 1 second.
Unmessed. Stop slapping me. You get over here and do your glass. Chop chop. You're leaving poor Momo to do it all. You can warp to 7.
There we go.
What? There we go. What? Oh, did you actually tip it?
Yeah. Flip the bottom.
I saw. Oh, Bomberman is mostly intact. Isn't that the cutest Bomberman face ever?
Just realized.
Although this is sort of an angry Bomberman.
Just real.
This is the cutest Bomberman face ever.
Oh, you actually were able to hit him. Oh yeah. You like the Bomberman face, guys? We came up with this. This was actually day 1. We came up with this design. Me and actually it was me and Honey, I think, who were messing around with it, trying to get it to look good. And that's going to be our logo. I really like that face. That thing is really cool looking.
So basically, if you want to get in, you got to do better than Odd. So.
Yeah.
But Odd has 8 more shots. He can adjust his cannon. He has 8 more shots. You're right, and that's one of the things we're testing is, how much can you do it? Can you destroy, etc. We are looking at, the logistics of what we think in our head will work and how will it actually translate to blowing up this great big cobble section.
Yeah, let me look at these rules. Okay,
It's not meant to be rules.
Yeah, that's not really the rules. It's kind of an explanation for what he's looking at. Is you saw when we were first here, there's a couple of torches and a beautiful little, which was really cute on Christmas when Odd and I were on the server. They were the little.
And may the derp be with you. That's good.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think that looks just fine. I'll sign that.
What we're looking at is basically something for you guys to get when you download this map and you're looking at the world to do the challenge, a little kind of a taste of what we're looking at. Oh, did you blow a hole in your glass funnels? I saw it. I saw it. That you can have just kind of a once over. And yeah, may the dirt be with you is definitely part of the order of the day. So Oddmast has, 7 more shots? You've had 2 done.
I didn't realize I was undertrying.
Before you blow that up, let me throw this back at you.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Now it's safe.
Welcome to Prelim.
It is signed and done. And of course, we'll just leave that up here so when you get on the server, you can see it right away and read it. And wow!
Well, looks like you found a way to go beyond the wall. Okay, so that's got to be extended. Glass wall will have to be higher.
Hey, this is testing, right?
Yeah, it's definitely testing. Okay, glass wall will have to go to the top of this and probably get a roof now.
Oh!
Because Odd had to blow up 3 lanes at once. That's impressive. By the way, this is actually if you were able to do that, this is actually a really good way of doing this, because if you can do a repeat on that and drop it down into this spot.
It was timing. Wait, so when you've been laughing at me for not getting it very far, that's because I just haven't been getting the timing. I'm trying to drop it just as the charge goes off, that's why.
For the record, this is not meant to be a spread cannon challenge. This is meant to be a focused fire, take out the cobble block in front of you.
Well, technically, we never said that, did we? We might want to limit the amount of TNT in there then. Oh, good job blowing up the glass. All right, that's great.
It's fine.
Again. Just putting it in there. Ha! Ha! And Arutha, thank you. Arutha just added a derp. Thank you, Sauce.
No.
Saucebot has said, do you mean Automast? Yes! Sauce pot, the
Who
man.
got that?
On mass is set as the derp on my stream. Yes, indeed, Bob. Oh, let me fix your glass. You didn't fix
I'll have
it.
a refill, please.
You'll have a refill. Yes.
Yeah.
Your waitress is here. And boom! Ooh, ooh.
Oh, well, that's not going to go well.
Collateral damage. Collateral damage. You're down to 5 shots, and you've done more damage to the side panels than you have to your own. No, that first skirted, down low spot. I think you've done more damage to your actual lane. That's true. It's tight. Is Momo still just quietly working her way through the glass?
Yeah.
What a good. She's a sweetheart. Oh, she's so awesome. Tee-hee.
So you guys want to see what the rest of the competition look like? Let's go ahead and take a look. I just set up a little portal here to get us there. So the rest of this is going to be in the end. That's where the actual competition takes place. That way, it's going to be completely separated from the rest of the field of battle, so to speak. So no one's going to be here until they're supposed to be here. It is set. We are in peaceful right now, so we're not surrounded by Endermen. So it's not going to be a peaceful day of. It'll be peaceful for the competition here, but not for the part where people go around looking for stuff. But at any rate, welcome to the field of battle.
Biome, so.
Yeah, we got to change those back. We don't need mushrooms showing up everywhere. I know, but mushrooms are showing up all over the field of battle. That's just not cool.
Yeah, but we don't. It's mushrooms or Endermen, and mushrooms are better than Endermen.
Peaceful mode.
Is this true?
Peaceful means no Enderman.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so this is the actual field. This is what one of them looks like. You can see that what the lanes essentially look like. They're basically just long lanes of green. They have the measurements down on them, and that's just for we have the glass to keep people from showing up inside each other's. And there's mushrooms, yeah, like I was talking about. There's going to be 3 competitions for this. There's going to be one that's a nice basic distance firing competition. These things go out. How far do these go out? Like 5,000 blocks or something like that?
1,000.
No, it's more than 1,000. I know I went more than 1,000.
It's 1,000.
Why is it only 1,000?
We did more than 1,000. It's at least 3. It's at least 3K.
Yeah, I know I did more than 1,000 because I copy pasted it for a lot.
Forever.
Yeah. Yeah. It's,
I believe this is one wolf's cannon.
Yeah, that's it. That's
his anvil gun.
Yeah, he definitely had fun with this one. Yeah, so there's one for distance. That's a nice basic competition. And there's one for accuracy. That would be the house that we have over here, which we are gonna have to redesign because it's too big.
Yep.
It's too big, and what the basic idea is the number of blocks that you blow up. It's basically like the prelim with a twist. There's going to be gold, diamond, and emerald blocks. The emerald blocks are going to be worth 5 regular blocks. The gold, if I remember correctly, I wanted these to be worth 5. These to be worth like 15 or 20 or something like that. And then there should be diamond blocks that are going to be worth like 50. And they'll be strategically placed throughout where it's going to be more difficult to hit those ones. But for every block that's removed, you're gonna get points for it. Like each single, yeah, we're gonna remove stuff like entities too. We don't need those; they're just gonna throw things off. But for each one, I know. For each one of these blocks of wood, for each one of these chairs or whatever, each one counts as a block for point total. With the exception of the 3 special blocks.
For the record, I made this the most awesome sauce house ever.
Yeah, and she's the only one that she's the only one that made a house. That's the
and
thing.
And then I destroyed half of my awesome sauce house already.
Yeah.
And they're gonna come in here and take. No, that's fine. The reason it was built was just to get something started.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna change it up. You know, we had no idea what we wanted initially. Well, now that something's down, it's too big.
Yes, it is.
So let's change it up.
Yeah, we need to be a little bit different size, a little bit different materials.
But seriously, look at how these mushrooms are spreading. I have an awesome garden. The mushrooms are on. There's a mushroom on the. Oh, this is on Matt's garden. Actually, he wanted the garden, so I made it just for him. And look at that. There's a mushroom on the watermelon. You said it needed way more guard to the den. So I put it in. You did. So I
It's
put it
more like garnish for her garden.
Yes. So there you go.
So yeah, that's the second competition. That's that's a distance, that's accuracy, and we're going to have one for precision. The precision is a bit of a special one. What you're going to do is you're going to have to shoot these sheep, and not these mushrooms that are still showing up everywhere.
I'm killing them. I'm killing them.
Stupid mushroom. Okay, but yeah, we should have made it a mushroom.
Yeah,
no, but the sheep is better. There's one over here too. I don't have a.
The sheep is way cuter. I'm delicately killing it, so I don't know my own
I don't
strength.
remember what I named this. What did I name this part of the competition?
Uber sheep.
What?
Uber sheep.
Uber sheep competition?
Uber
sheep launching, I think.
Uber sheep launching.
So these are not your average sheep. Honey, Odd, if you would do the honors of trying to kill one. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Keep track of
What's that one? 7.
You're destroying. You're destroying.
Okay. How about this?
That was a lot.
I'm patching your.
That makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and I think there's one more. Nope. 11.
No, it'll take like
12.
13 or 15.
That's just a regular diamond sword, right? So that's 14 hits with a diamond sword to kill one sheep. Now, these sheep are obviously very special. These are the Uber sheep. The Uber sheep are wearing diamond armor with blast protection and have at least 10 hearts instead of the regular 5. I think they got 10, possibly 20. So these ones could take a hit. So your job is to take them, put them inside one of these cannons, and shoot them as far as you can without killing them. That is the tricky part. So
like,
that is why
like the egg rocket.
Yeah.
You know, you have a raw egg and you have to drop it from 20 feet or something, and it's got to survive and not be cracked.
This egg's a bit more hard-boiled than a raw egg with a shell that's like 10 times as thick as it should be. But it's essentially the same idea. So we have distance, we have accuracy, and this is precision. The Uber sheep launching is probably my favorite part about this because it is really just so unique. We actually get, and guess who actually designed this here spawner? This is actually a spawner that was originally designed by Seth Bling and redesigned by Seth Bling. The spawners that are in here are ones that Honey got a hold of Seth Bling for me, and we got him to add it so that you can actually spawn sheep with armor. Because we couldn't.
Because Seth's original one was just like zombies, skeletons, and pigmen, right?
Zombies, skeletons, and pigmen. You could actually you could set down a chest, fill it with whatever you want, and then you can make a spawner that has the things that were in the chest being worn by them. But you could only do it for those 3. I asked him to set it up so that we could also do it for them. He also added a little bit of an extra oomph to them, so that's why they got the extra large health meter. I don't even know how big he made it. I think he made it 20, but I'm not certain. All I know is it's 14 hits with a diamond sword.
Right, because honestly, I mean, we could have used one of those ugly ones, but it's so much cuter to make an Uber sheep. I mean, why have a skeleton or a zombie? And then, of course, we couldn't have it peaceful.
This is also, by the way...
we want it to be...
This is also, by the way, one of the reasons we need to... Oh, and I just broke something. No, I didn't. I'm using an axe. That's right. I'm using the wooden axe, so I can't break anything. But I can kill a sheep. Maybe.
You're going to have to kill them all now, because they're all going to have various levels of health, because you've whacked like half of them. You do realize
What's
that.
your point? There you go. Spring cleaning.
There we go.
Oh, the spawning.
Look at the bling panties and tops just flying everywhere. Oh, baby.
Blast protection for armor on. Yeah, this one. I now have
You
blast protection
swimsuit.
for diamond armor because that's what they had.
Wait.
My design is derpy, not your guys, by the way. This is I basically threw this together in 5 minutes to show Honey how to make a timer, and they ran with it.
Well,
I'm an idiot though with redstone. I can't do this type of stuff.
all I did was make it pretty and dissect one thing at a time. But then Mr. One Wolf came in and added the note blocks and an extra timer and tried to see, you know, if we could get some audio feedback for the stuff. But these definitely need some adjusting.
Yeah, so what we essentially want to have happen is we want to have it so it lights up in between each competition what we're going to be doing. Like one light indicates what you're going to be setting up for the first one, then one light indicate. Then when it goes off, you have time until the second one starts. When this lights up, you now have 5 minutes to do whatever you got to do, so on and so forth until the last one turns off, and then your turn is over. And the reason that there's 3 lanes is because we're going to have 3 people competing at the same time. Essentially, they're going to be, one group is going to be setting up. Well, 2 groups are going to be setting up while one is firing. That's essentially what we have designed.
Right. That's the idea behind it all. And hopefully we can get it to go fairly smoothly that way. And then that way it facilitates the streamers being able to show you every single person's attempt and not lose, somebody's awesome shot, etc. And other people have time to set up and be queued up. And that minimizes the wait time for the teams who are waiting their turn.
Yeah, that's the general gist of the idea, which I definitely liked.
And there's Cheryl.
Yeah, because I kind of came up with it. Yeah, and this is Cheryl. Cheryl hasn't been doing as well lately, unfortunately. I don't know why, but
maybe it's an end thing.
Bye, Bacon.
I don't think it's an end thing. I think it's just Cheryl's just not working the same way.
Yeah,
it kind of sucks.
I tried to let Cheryl shoot me, but Cheryl did not like me going for the ride. She didn't cooperate at all.
No, not at all. Oh well. I think that the idea of having to have a projectile fall is more essential than it used to be. It used to be where if I just stood here, it would shoot you, but now it doesn't work as well.
Momentum.
Yeah, it's got to be in the air, which kind of sucks.
Like I would fall, and then there would be the boom. Even Skylet was standing here going, "Okay, you dropped, and then it went off. It's got to go off when you're in the air." I know.
So if I want Cheryl to work right, all I'd have to do is mess with the timing, which is not that big of a deal. There's lots of timers on here to mess with that timing. I just haven't done it.
Yeah, and you can see some of the interesting epic stacks that we had going on here. Ooh, mushroom. I did get to get shot off this one, by the way, for the anvil that we were doing. And you guys, you're going to have to get your anvil. You're going to have to get your own anvils. You're going to have to get your own iron supplies to make your anvil.
That is correct. All the projectiles need to be created by you, with the exception of the sheep.
Which we provide.
And I am making it so that the distance firing is going to be it's going to be an anvil that you're going to be shooting. Same thing, and for the same thing with TNT, we're going to provide gunpowder.
Yes.
We're not going to be providing sand.
Right.
We will provide you with a diamond shovel with efficiency 4, but we're not going to provide you with sand.
Right. That's what your 2 hours is for. It's not for derping around and making, sandcastles. It's for getting supplies for the tournament. Nixter, to answer your question, I know it's separate from this. The Game On Revolution that I streamed with you guys the other day, you are fine to upload it. Please be sure you give a link to the map so that people can download it if they want, okay? And since that was a COTM thing, you can post it there.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take now that we've seen what the actual field of battle looks like. By the way, I don't know why this last lane doesn't have anything in it. We got to get a third one there.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of odd. So we got to get the 3,000 block set up over there too.
Yeah, it's got to be a big copy paste, and
we should have
going to break the server. So
well, we could do it in chunks. We don't have to do it in one big copy paste. Well, you know what we should do? At the very end of the 3,000 blocks, put a target. Or a basket. Just put a little basket, basket like a basketball hoop. If they make it that far, that's impressive.
Yeah, especially considering they've only got 3 shots, and I would love to see what somebody can do when they're really seriously planning it, and they know what they're doing.
And they're doing it in vanilla. That would be quite impressive to do in vanilla in like 10 minutes.
We actually saw, and if you have a plan, you can do that. We actually did see one get pretty far as we zeroed in on it. It was almost to the 50, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we had one that came right out here and landed on the bedrock. I should have left it. I just went and cleared up all the sponge. I was marking with sponge everything that we had. Everywhere we got. Oh, look at all these mushrooms out here. All right.
I know. Yeah,
we're definitely going to ask. We'll ask.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I think that was Odd who did that. He just has to go back through and get rid of any mushroom biomes that he've changed. At least on the lanes in any place that we're standing and stuff. Well, at least on the lanes, because the lanes are grass. That's the only place the mushrooms are gonna spawn. So.
Rutha has a question. He wants to know if we are allowed to die. You mean it's in the gathering phase?
Oh, let me put it this way. Yeah, you can die.
There'll be no PvP though.
But you got to get back here.
Yeah, you got to get your
PvP will be
supplies
turned off.
Right.
But if you blow yourself up with TNT during the competition, you're going to have to get back here.
Oh.
The warp is not going to warp you directly onto the field, and you only have 5 minutes to fire. So when you die, you're going to have to warp with your items sitting on the ground in the end. You're gonna
we were
right
thinking
here.
of using adventure mode and keep inventory of death game rules to.
Oh, I forgot you thought about that. I don't think we'd even talked about with So
no, that's not vanilla. That's not vanilla. No, this is vanilla. This is white cannon competition.
I want some sprinkles.
You want some sprinkles. You want some white cannon with sprinkles. No, there's no sprinkles. Well, not those
Our
sprinkles.
sprinkles are warp. Our sprinkles are warp, which we are happy to
only
have warp to 30.
The sprinkles that we have are to make transportation easier and to ease some of the time of killing creepers. We're not going to ease the actual vanilla part of this. That's kind of the point. So if you die from your cannon blowing up in your face, then you can run your way back here again. But you still got 5 minutes.
Yeah, your timer doesn't
hurry.
go away. Now you can see we've got kind of dormitory set up for you guys back here.
Oh yeah, that's where I was going next. Now obviously there's not going to be beds in here because this is the end. You try using
right.
We tried that, by the way.
We would never put beds in here.
Yeah, I think who was it? Odd who originally put beds in here because now you do notice that we do have beacons all over the place too to ease travel around this place. So when you are actually during the competition, if you got to run back to get materials, it's not going to be a slow pace to do that.
Right, you got
it's going to be nice and quick to get there.
The jump boost, everything.
We tried to make it so each location is essentially equidistant from the actual competitive area. Obviously, this one is a little shorter distance than that one, but it's negligible. When you're running with speed 2 and jump boost 2 and haste 2 and all that stuff at the same time, the distance from here to here is not that big of a difference. Although we might want to do that. Remember that ice road passage thing that we had going on?
Yes.
We might
I don't know
want
if
to try
anybody but
reestablishing
you and I were
that.
here for that. But that was awesome.
Yeah, we might want to reestablish that here, just at the very least to make the passage from here to there the same distance.
Okay.
That might be cool.
That was fun. Sliding on.
Plus, that was great. We
awesome.
set up an ice road that went straight from that one all the way to that one, and it took like 3-4 seconds to get from one to the other.
Yeah. We just sort of ran back and forth for an undisclosed amount of time going, whee!
Yeah, that was definitely a Geico moment right there, just back and forth as fast as you can.
Back and forth. It was fun. Each one of these now inside the dormitories. Well, there's a blank sign here because as we know who's getting into the actual tournament, we'll assign you a dorm, and in each one you've already got your 3 stacks of gunpowder, and that's it that we're providing. Like we said, you got to make your own sand. We're just helping with the creeper part of it.
We might want to do a little bit more than 3 stacks of gunpowder.
We can add more. Yeah, we've seeded it for now.
Yeah, you got your. That's where your gunpowder is going to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe 3 stacks. Maybe we'll do more like 10 stacks of gunpowder. I like gunpowder. Plus, this is a long competition. We'll figure out actual amounts because we got to figure out how much sand people can carry. Really.
Yeah, and as we actually test this, because we have to shoot this off as staff and go, is this feasible? Is 3 shots enough? Are the anvils going to go far? Are all the different things that we can do? Nice cake. Who put cake on the 3rd lane? Odd.
I was practicing how to make a target at the end of the field.
Ah, with cake. The cake is not a lie. Proof. Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's not overused at all.
I know. Hey, Portal Song is ringtone. Ah.
God, Ollie is so wrapped up in popular culture.
I still love the eyes on these dormitories. These things are just hilarious.
Yeah, we put. See, when Peck made the dormitories originally, they sort of had this funky look with this funky mouth, and everything's just sort of off and odd. And then he threw these frames up here, and we started putting different things in the frames, and like that one looks googly-eyed. They're just so much fun as we ran around and with various bed derpages. Unmasked. We've had to redo the eyeballs several times. I have had to redo the eyeballs several times. So they're fun. We got some cross-eyed swords and all sorts of goofy ones. So there you go.
Oh, who's got the TNT? That's just making it so the one person gets the TNT and everybody else doesn't.
We kind of thought about that, but there's a rule that you're not allowed to take the TNT out. You're not allowed to take
I just mean their room is the TNT room. That's just cool.
I know.
Oh well.
Sounds like a specialty room, like in some up class,
Okay, this one has an eyes made out of heads.
Yes.
I will claim responsibility.
I was gonna say that would be an odd mast. Oh, holy mama, that is hot. Sorry. Hot peppermint tea was handed to me, and it is still seriously hot. Hot. Thank you, Sky.
Oh, that won't look cool.
Wait. Nope. What? Replacing it.
Oh, it's a swirly googly eyes. Ooh, I like that one.
Okay, all right, that's cool. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
That's right. We discovered that on your server the other day, didn't we, Odd? That the portal's in Odd's server. Yeah. It's great. Odd's got a server now because he's tired of always, begging off a server when we want to do something. Okay, so yeah, we've got all sorts of great eyeballs here.
Yeah, I know it's a minor detail, but I loved it. So obviously these aren't exactly furnished. What these are basically for is you come in here and you place your chest down to store your stuff. That's it. During the competition, we're probably going to have at least we're going to have the basic job that the judges are going to have during the competition. The gathering phase is to be standing here and making sure the people that go into these are the people that should be the people that go into these. So Team 1 is having Team 1 go in and not Team 12, that type of thing.
Right, and that's what the idea of the sign is already here. So once we know who's made it past the preliminaries, the staff can come in here and say, Oddmass, Momo, Pack, Honey. Boom, that's all that's allowed in this room. And then the next one would say St. Freudian Arutha. And then the next one would say whoever. Single persons. And not, set in stone 100%, so don't, quote me on this. But tentatively, if you're an individual, we will provide you with an inner chest, and have one in your dorm for a little bit of extra help, since you're not going to be able to have 4 people on your team, carrying stuff. But if you are a team, you will still be able to have an ender portal, but you got to make it yourself.
Well, we might just make them make their own chests. I mean, we're giving them we give them the diamond pick. They just need to go find an enderman.
Right.
That's not that big of a deal. Well, I don't know. We'll think about that.
It was your call for the individuals versus the team, so that might be a tiny little bit of an offset. But really,
that's right. Okay.
That was the only thing for the individuals.
That's right. The individuals are the ones who get the ender chest.
Tiny ender chest. And other people, you're welcome to gather it yourself. Make it yourself. It's not that hard. But really, you've got 4 people to spread the load of your goods. So that's just a tiny.
If they want to spend their time making an ender chest, that's their deal. But yeah.
Right.
That's basically it.
Seth Bling needs to get in this tourney. Well, actually, Seth Bling, if he's interested, we are very interested in. Well, not we. Pack has said that he'd be fine to help stream the tournament. So that's definitely an option. But we have to have a time. We have to have a time and date before we can really ask anybody. But Seth is aware of the tournament. Obviously, he made the stuff for us. And if he's interested, absolutely, that would be wonderful.
Oh, you know what? We can actually redesign the tops of these now with nether brick slabs.
Oh, because that's in there now. Yes.
Yes, we can actually make these look better now. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna have to do that. Okay.
Right,
yeah, that does look better.
That looks better, and it ties in with the little center. By the way, guys, the only reason there is nether brick right here is so that nobody is a derp and falls to their death in the void. Okay.
No one would ever.
Let's just be honest. We've child-proofed this.
Actually,
child-proofing this.
There's more than just that. There's something in between there. This is surrounded with. This is bedrock in between it.
Yeah,
so
we did.
there's no
That-
derping in between
no-
each other's spots here.
Yeah, there's no monkey business. There's no connecting doors, folks. You have your individual rooms, and it's
you're not
bedrock.
gonna break through the wall and try and steal someone's stuff.
Yeah, it is completely separate. So there will be no robberies. There will be no fraternizing. What is that?
That is a map, evidently.
It looks like a pimple, so I put it on the house.
Sure, why not?
No. No, you too? No, we're not having popcorn.
Yes.
I didn't do it there too. I'm just looking at it.
No.
This time. All right, so now that we're just dipping around a little bit, you guys, people on my video, you guys have seen what we're doing. So I'm hoping that this interests you guys because we've been putting a lot of work into this. Let me know what you guys think. And that's about it. You guys have a good one. All right, my recording's done.
Can we shoot a sheep now?
You can shoot a sheep if you want.
Okay, somebody go shoot a sheep.
Shoot a sheep.
We have not.
Wait till post stream, but there's also the podium for you to evaluate.
Oh yeah. There's a podium to evaluate the winners.